Qualified, they have the Tiny. So we have seen the Earth Spirit out-tempo the Tiny quite a bit, if you remember. Whereas Tiny just needs to get his Blink Dagger, whereas Earth Spirit just needs to kind of get his level 6 right. So we might see that carry OG to get well into the game. But I would say that Navi Junior's draft seems more balanced to me somehow. There's also some X factors in Bloodseeker and Grimstroke, right? Like how good are these heroes actually? It seems like Savage has queued up the Radiance, which is, I mean, that's a lot of gold, right?
It is a lot of gold, yeah. It is a lot of gold to wait for.
Yeah.
As eventually he's going to be quite vacant through the early points of the game, most likely. We do have at least one combo with the Soulbind. Throwing down a double Rupture is going to be pretty nice.
We're going to have a fight here.
Yeah, it does look like it. 9 is going to be jumped here. Oh, they actually kind of answered. Ah, never mind, I'm just dead. See you later, buddy. Yeah, welcome to the qualifiers. With X-Nova also looking in a similar amount of trouble here, and he's going to be the next kill going down. So it will be 2 kills straight off the bat onto your mid and your safe laner for the side of Navi Genius. So literally couldn't ask for better from them.
That was a 5-man double jump shield crash into like a 5-man Nova. That was rough.
Yep, 5-man flame break. All the AoE skills coming out.
Really good stuff. 4 bounty runes as well. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
could you even ask for a worse start with OG here? That's real rough, man.
Something OG magic.
TA got the first blood. All right. You've been playing a lot of pubs recently.
Have I?
Yeah.
No, I've just been casting mostly.
Right.
What about yourself?
Played a couple yesterday. But yeah, just interested to see the new heroes, right, come out. Like, I don't know if that's a kind of a spur of the moment, qualifier just started type of deal, or if it's actually like a part of the meta yet, or if it's like how experimental is this type of thing. That's curious about that.
Yeah, it's funny to see the qualifier teams doing one thing, and then you start with the first international tournament, and then you get like the, you know, tier 1 teams being like, nah, this is silly, or actually, yeah, this is pretty good. Kind of waiting for Big Bro to make the decision. You know, all these guys are going to be watching, and of course playing the pubs as well, seeing what's a pub hero, what's competitive hero, what should be picked, what shouldn't be picked. Yeah, but overall, obviously, these lanes not off to a great start. When you look at that number up at the top, it is showing pretty heavily for the side as they move on to X-Nova down at bottom. He's running away to the tree lines here, and they are out of spells. Not the best at finishing these kills off on Navi Genius, so he will live for now.
Yeah, it's also very rough mid lane for 9, right?
Oh, God.
I mean, he's gonna be fine because he's playing against the Tiny. If the matchup was, if he was playing against the ranged hero, it would be like way worse. But the fact that he just now picked up his bottle, yeah. They're kind of stabilizing. They're gonna be behind for a bit, but they're not doing too bad in their lanes.
Nice moves on to Creep to try and get some CS back in his favor. He is behind, trailing quite a bit here to start this off. Does dying as a mid laner, like level 1, hurt more than like any other hero because you lose a bit of that bottle gold?
Yeah, I guess in that way it does, right? You have gold to lose, whereas most other heroes would not have any gold at that time.
Yeah, just thought about that. That's definitely why this bottle's coming out so damn late. Now Nika gets the advantage, just playing with like a massive consumable advantage, and you can see he's kind of baiting out 9 here a little bit. Waddling forwards, daring him to fight him.
It might actually get worse if he just keeps spamming toss onto 9 as well. Then he would have to keep buying regen. He even has CM Aura.
Oh, great. Is everything going Niku's way at the moment? We've seen these Tinies kind of struggle at mid, but then against an Spirit, like he's never going to struggle in that lane. Spirit.
Yeah, it was also the last pick, right?
Yeah.
Spirit, so. Interesting to see 2 points melt on the TA. Maybe that's kind of normal nowadays, actually.
Yeah, unsure. Is that maybe suggesting they want to try and get some kills up in this lane, or could be? We'll see what they try to do with this one.
It's like 50-50, but yeah, it makes sense. I guess they were like Dawn, who wants to get in close.
OG have said, you know, we want to brawl in this lane, we want to fight you, so they're getting ready, getting their tools to make sure that they can fight back. It's down at bottom. Things have been pretty quiet. 23 Savage has been able to recover quite nicely to a slightly tricky early start. It's just constantly spamming out these Blood Rights. It's such a cheap spell, so not with Blood together.
Really coming to the gate bottom here, setting up something.
Okay. This could be bad. Xnova already pretty low here. Might just be dying regardless as Zayat looks to finish off the kill here, and Xnova will be going down, but Zayat's also kind of low. 23 Savage going for this kill into 3 heroes, and he is going to come out with the goods. And now, even looking towards Riddies as well, but we'll chill out a bit. Thanks to the assist for the Wild Wing Ripper. Oh, look who else is here. 9 showing up for his first rotation of the game. Immediately just looking to go forwards onto PMA, but Rock actually, did that miss?
I think it might have missed, yeah, as he was jumping away.
Well, that's awkward, but at least he gets a bottle refill.
Is he gonna stay here and try one more time, or just walk back mid? Because this is a lot of time wasted, right?
Nice,
as a mid laner.
Back.
Yeah.
Yeesh, not how you want your first rotation to go as Nurse Spirit, that's for sure. Yeah, they're just jumping over his boulder.
I like the adjustment that Sayak made here by TPing top when considering CM was already bottom. Instead of just going default back to his own lane, he just decided to TP top and help out the TA.
Yeah, good non-NPC behavior.
Yeah. Making sure to check the rune as well.
Yeah, very efficient. Ari also going to check the rune and going to stack the Ancients in the meantime. Riddies. Feels like he's forced to take it there. Doesn't want to get rolled upon by an Earth Spirit, so we'll just take the Invis rune up on the Crystal Maiden. Didn't really see if 9 was coming to threaten it, but one would assume so.
CM is Invis, right? So OG knows about it, but seems like Savage might get caught anyways here. Yeah.
Yeah, looking like it. Damage coming through onto the Bloodseeker, and 23 Savage will be going down in the bottom lane, making usage of that rune. So, you know, sometimes the mid laner doesn't need the active rune.
Yeah. We talked about the OG's lineup being a little bit susceptible to losing early game, and yeah, this is not looking that good for them. This level 1 shenanigans happening has definitely made the game a lot more tricky to play.
Certainly have, yeah. By the way, the guy's listed, their offlaner is listed as Codex on Liquid V. We are going to be calling that rather than his in-game name. I refuse to call them his in-game name. As we have a Harpy Stormcrafter on a cliff. Okay. Guess he got knocked up there by Zayat, so that's going to put an end to sending lightning shenanigans coming out from Xnova. But yeah, Xnova really, like, as a Chen, you expect him to be kind of securing the lane a little bit more than he has, but unable to get a huge advantage here for the Bloodseeker. And yeah, PMA's done absolutely fine. I mean, across the board, like, they're just very, very rich on the side of Navi Jr.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's also, I mean, Bat is a little bit low level, but having Bat Radar with such a good game is always going to feel really good.
Here we go, action over towards the river here as a toss back from Niku going to do a lot of damage to Ari, and 9 start this one off, and got the juice jumping onto Codex on the side here as well, just trying to run down the Dawnbreaker, and with those points in Meld will be able to get a lot of damage off here, and she finished the job though. Codex still has a hammer to work with, doesn't feel the need to throw it out and will not do so, but now the stacks The thing which OG was kind of relying on to get their Bloodseeker back into the game suddenly being taken down by the side of NAVI Jr. Admittedly, it's just a triple stack here on the hard camp. Yeah, that feels kind of bad to lose it.
Yeah, I guess it makes a lot of sense now why people are maxing meld now on TA. It looks so strong. You actually become so strong in fights early on with the 5-second cooldown on meld.
Yeah,
you just melt heroes.
It's a good strategy if you want to be active early. You know, a lot of these carry players just like to AFK through the first 20 minutes of the game, but when you're playing TA, it's a strong hero.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
It also doesn't slow down your farm like it perhaps used to. Also, you have the void blades.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting, giving a stack over towards Zayat to triple stack on the hard camp. Or not? Okay, being interrupted. OG looking to steal them right the way back again, but there's movements from NAVI Jr. on to 23 Savage. 9 comes rolling across, doesn't really land onto anybody. Dawnbreaker coming down from the heavens as well, looking for a target. They're still trying to go for the Bloodseeker. They are going to lose Zayats in this as Codex gets him on the sideline, but the Rolling Thunder going to cut through 23. 23 needs a way out of this one. Kicked away by 9. Toss, not going to land, but does land onto 9, and he's taking some heavy damage here. Magntie's going to come up from it. Oh, 23 up to the high ground. PMA really trying to find him here, but will not be doing so, and with the Spirit dead, there's no way for him to refresh those magnetizers, so they're going to be absolutely fine on NAVI Jr. just to back themselves away. Pretty bad trade for OG once again.
Yeah. But it could have been worse, right? Considering the point they're in. They managed to steal the stack, which is something.
Yeah,
and Sayak died, so he's kind of low level, right? We talked about it. He needs a little bit of time to recover, I think. Which is probably also why he just TP top and yeah, slow his own game down a little bit. We have a blink deck on Tiny already at 10:30.
Oh my god.
It's very early, yeah.
Smoke up immediately.
Are they gonna go into this ancient stack? That could be massive.
Oh, that could be big. They're so low as well.
They have a trap. They see everything.
Yeah, they know exactly what's going down here. Niku blinks on in here, looking to bring down the Dawnbreaker. Riddy's going to let it go on the sidelines, and they get all of the creeps on the side of the dire, I'm pretty sure there. All them big ones just die to the combo from Niku and Riddy's. Absolutely beautiful movement in from NAVI Jr. And again, you got to get rid of those traps, man. You have to.
Yeah, I don't know. TA just seems to be... I mean, for me, TA is one of the strongest carries. It just... I feel like this hero offers way too many things. The innates, the traps, the damage, Roshan, strong lane. There's so many good things.
Yeah, the innate is one of the craziest ones, isn't it?
I think so.
I think best innate in the game for competitive Dota.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
So we have Ari maxing his Q on Grimstroke. I guess it gives him more... Let's see, bottom.
Yeah, once again, looking for the Bloodseeker, kinda. Well, looking for the Pangolier, actually, as he just rolls himself to safety. 9, once again, left empty-handed. Like, 9 can't do anything this game, it feels like. He's tried to rotate so many times. He's had 1 assist this game.
Yeah. He is still OG's strongest hero on the map, so... Need to try to play through 9 and try to get some kind of good fight going. But yeah, it's definitely not easy, because like we talked about in the draft, that they don't have a good way of initiating. It's not easy to hit a roll. We'll see if he manages to hit it from smoke here on mid lane.
Here we go, movement in onto PMA, stunning him up, keeping him locked down. They've got the silences, they've got the Dawnbreaker, they've got the stuns. They've got the kill. Finally, 9 converts here. Gets himself a kill, looks at the middle tower with the Chen creep army here. It should go down pretty damn quickly. I'm not sure they want to stick around though. They are lacking that Solar Guardian, which has been pretty key for any fight they've wanted to survive through.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah, nice little sign of life for OG there. Going back to what we talked about with Grimstroke, I think the Stroke of Fate build it seems more, how do you say, like less all in. Gives him ability to farm, gives him ability to kind of fight smaller skirmishes, and it also works with his facet.
Yeah, and it's not like you're useless in team fights with it. You know, obviously you're way better with Inkswell, but you're still doing good damage. You're still slowing. You have that innate which follows people as Zayats. Is also going to die in mid lane here. Nice movements in for the Bloodseeker. That's going to really accelerate his radiance. Actually, that's a really critical kill.
Yeah, he actually got his relic now, so he's getting closer for sure.
It's going to be an abysmal timing, as long as you don't compare it to the heroes on the side of NAVI Junior, who are just having like such a nice time. Like they're just swimming in pools of gold on this side.
We also have a blink deck on bat and immediately smoke up by NAVI Junior.
Yeah, looking like a good read from Codex though. He's staying back, making sure it's not caught out too easily. Pings are coming out.
They want the Bloodseeker.
Oh, that'd be way bigger. Oh no, 23, he's caught, going for the Ancients, lasso out from Zayats, and they'll bring him down. Bloodseeker gone. 9 though, looking for a bit of revenge here, but is he going to be able to convert? Not just yet, a little bit awkward, now rooted up, being taken down. He's got the Blade Mail though, which is doing a ton of damage to Riddies. Toss across, 9, will not be able to get out, although I say that, does he want to get out of that? He's being healed up, the Dawnbreaker, Codex healing him up, they're not taking him down. Finally, Niku jumps in and finishes the job. Ariel Sedenta got the juice on the sidelines as well, as X-Nova will meet his fate at the hands of a Sideblade here. Double kill for Got the Juice. Codex trying to get himself away from this one. He's got a nice big wand, he's got a hammer in 2. Will that be enough to get him out of here? I don't think so. Avalanche toss, another kill for Got the Juice. It's a triple for the Templar Assassin. They bring everybody and they take everybody. Everyone inside of OG died in that.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is
I don't know, just very very quick smoke, right? By Bad Rider. Doesn't go for the Dawnbreaker. Just goes straight for the Bloodseeker in the triangle, which is, it's pretty obvious he's gonna be there, right? Considering they have a ward bottom, they have a ward in the enemy jungle. They kind of see the whole map, so there's only pretty much one place the Bloodseeker can be on the Ancients. And leading them, yeah, good thing that you have everybody joining in onto the fight, so that Tia can clean up. And look at his farm. It's actually kind of ridiculous. At 16 minutes.
Farm is
It's kind of like the perfect game, right? 5-0, yes, 182 CS.
5-0-0 nonetheless. Every single kill he's been a part of, he's got.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Roshan is gonna be next for sure. Then you're facing a TA with Blink Dazzle, Aegis, Dragonlance at 16 minutes, 17 minutes. It's oof.
Yeah, good luck.
Might look for more kills first.
Ooh, Codex. Definitely feeling like something is wrong here. Hanging out under tower, but tower doesn't offer you much in the way of safety. Zayats going in deep, trying to look, but won't be finding. But still, this is just clearing out the area. This wasn't a gun play. This was a sweeping brush play. Just get them out of here. Push people away. Get Roshan nice and tidy, and then take it for free.
So Radiance is up on Bloodseeker. I don't think it's gonna do much. It's gonna make Bloodseeker farm a lot faster. And if he joins the right time in the fight, maybe he can do some kind of crazy damage. But I think for now he needs some more time to to get some more items.
If TA misses a meld, then you know that's 3 hits to kill him rather than 1.
Oh yeah, he's definitely no match to TA right now. But
if she misses that meld, Missouri.
Oh no, he didn't miss that meld.
No, he didn't. See you later, Ari. See you later, 9 as well. Also getting caught off here. X-Nova going to be the next log on the fire. Just casual. Very, very easy looking for the side of NAVI Junior. Like, not much effort expended for these kills.
Yeah, when you look at the wards of NAVI Junior bottom as well, like they saw everything. None of those wards we talked about earlier actually got dewarded, so after Roshan they could simply just easily gate, right?
Yeah.
Because they see literally everything. Even top lane they still have a ward as well, so They're just running from lane to lane, killing everybody.
Like, I feel like they over-warded, because that's a pretty common strategy these days, is to, like, just place down, like, 2 or 3 wards in the same place, same general area. So if one of them gets de-warded, then you've still got another one. But they just have all of them up still as Kodak's being jumped up in the top side. Just trying to get some waves out, ends up dying. Another death over to the gate immediately here, because they see 23 Savage under this ward.
I mean, you see the whole map, right?
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under
23
They're even going back
yeah,
through the gate as well.
He's going to see it. Using the Blood Rider Sentry here himself to make sure this cliff is definitely warded as he suspects, and just beelining it out of there. He is out.
Radiant's bottom tower.
We're going to need some serious magic to turn this one around. And I don't even think a double rupture into double kick is really going to do a whole lot. It'll be cute for sure, but...
Yeah, the way to win a fight for OG is to really kite the fight back into your areas. And it has to be like under your own tier 2 perhaps, under like a high ground ward on your side of the map type of thing, where Earthspirit doesn't die, he gets a lot of magnetize off perhaps, where maybe you lose some chin and stuff, but you get a lot of good spells off. But it seems very hard. It's really in Navi Junior's control how this game develops. And again, all these wards, yeah, you don't directly see OG zeros on the wards, but that just means that you know exactly where OG zeros are, right? They're either in a triangle or top.
Sometimes the lack of the heroes is telling as seeing the hero itself.
Yeah, exactly. But Dawnbreaker saw everybody there, so yeah.
Everybody squint. Here we go into the Tormentor. OG taking one of the few objectives they can reliably and safely take. And that one's going to get Ari his shard, so Inkswell upgrade. He has now got 4 points in it, so that one's not nothing. Of course, doesn't have the facet, so can't cancel it. But...
Got the shard as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, TA's also got her shard, which I still despise this shard so much. I feel like it's incredibly strong.
It is for sure.
Oh yes. Almost unlimited AoE silences within a team fight. Cool.
15 traps as well. That sounds like so many traps, right? That all give like how much vision is it? It's like 200 AoE or something like that.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, if you put them on the choke point, you're gonna see everybody that goes past. So it's very, very impressive to play. And think about it as well this way, you know, if you've got a small map to play and if you don't have much space, then 15 traps is going to feel way more than 15 traps across the entire half of the map. If you've only got a quarter or an eighth of the map to play in, then those traps are going to be more valuable, so... Yeah.
I like this move by Navi Junior, showing TA mid and smoking across the map here.
Yeah, it's going to net them a free kill on 9.
Radiant's middle tower has
Blink, Lasso, dead.
So nice to see the Kanda build again on Tiny, right? I believe most of the time we see Echo Saber. Or maybe the Tiny struggles enough that he has to go BKB first, you know, things like that. But this snowballing Tiny that rushes Kanda is kinda perfect this game.
It's not going to feel fun to play into, that's for sure. Yeah, if you can fight enough, then I think Kanda always feels pretty good. It's just if you go for the Kanda and then you don't end up fighting enough, then it can feel really bad. Yeah, Kanda BKB. Just blow somebody up and survive. That is a depressing graph for an OG, man. Never really... Like, it just went downhill so steeply for them, like, the moment the game started.
Yeah, it really did. That was very brutal, actually. This one of the more brutal level 1 encounters I've seen in a while. The double kill into 4 bounties.
Yep.
With a lineup that really needs to have a good setup.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
minutes. Yeah.
Normally, first blood on your carry is kind of just like, oh, that's an issue. But first blood on the carry when it's a Templar Assassin, you know, this big snowbally hero, is so much worse than so many other options. Gracious. We're gonna be killing off Ari here. Just another day, another lasso. That's really been eating good this game. Took him a little bit of time to get off that Blink Dagger, the only hero which OG really pressured. But the moment he's got it, he's just been able to find so much. Oh, 23, 23, he's dead! Oh my goodness. Found in the trees, by the trap, couldn't escape, had to try and just rupture TP and... No escaping the Templar Assassin. That is not good.
It's 11 armor reduction with a talent, plus the 6 of Deso. I don't know. It's just so much damage. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker is basically on no armor, but basically 0, maybe even less than 0.
Oh, I think he went into minus there.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, edgy carry going into minus armor. It's very rough.
All right, 5-19 is the scoreline at the moment. 18k gold advantage, 19k gold advantage for Navi Jr. OG, a comeback here is not looking like it's on the cards, but we'll see what they can do. Yet to see that big kind of 5-man team fight from them. You know, we've had a couple of engagements, but we'll see. OG getting out a map.
Look at Navi Junior's positioning. They saw the smoke and... Well, I don't know if they actually saw the smoke, but they're definitely like anticipating it the way they're warding and going together here.
Even sending some creeps out, X-Nova down the middle lane. X-Nova himself gonna get silenced up and damaged by that trap. Kinda hurts. We still don't see anything on OG. They don't have a ward down here. The ward's over to the top side. So the smoke's about to run out, and nothing's really gonna come of it. You get like a little bit of vision down at mid. They'll see this trap.
I don't know, TA is so OP, man. If you look at Navi Junior's vision, like how much these traps actually see on the high grounds, it's just so much, like...
Yeah, those little red dots on the left-hand side. That triangle is completely impenetrable at the moment.
Also see the X-Nova picking up the gem, which is a very needed tool in this game. If they have any plan of coming back, killing these traps are essential. Yeah.
Very interesting to see Codex coming along for the initial smoke here, not trying to play on side lanes. Knows he's too vulnerable to do so, so... Zayats is going to be seen. This should be the start of the fight. Rolling from 9. Not really going to be finding anything. Trying to use the illusion rune to make himself scarce, but they're just going to find him anyway. Dragged back into got the juice, but the heals pretty damn big here. But everything being used from OG to keep 9 alive. And now the BKBs come out. 23 Savage fighting with Niku, whacking him across the fight here. And actually doing very good damage, but now he has to back away. The moment that BKB ends, he's so vulnerable. Rolling from 9, trying to finish off the Tiny, and they will be able to do so. But around the backlines, they've already lost 23 Savage. Taken down by the Templar Assassin. Now she moves on to 9. Nothing to do about the Templar Assassin. Got the juice. Taking everybody down. Like, no one's looked even remotely close to threatening this Templar Assassin. She's still got the 9 seconds on her BKB.
Yeah, I think that was even a pretty good scenario for OG. Like, the way the fight started, considering you spent a lot of resources on killing the Earth Spirit and he just is full HP, right? Getting out of there. But it's just, yeah, he just deals too much damage. It kills heroes too fast. Whereas for them to kill the Tiny, you saw how long it took. The Bloodseeker had to use Rupture and all his BKB to keep hitting him. Earth Spirit had to use a lot of resources, so... Yeah, TA just 3-4 shots heroes and...
Yeah, and also the initiation problem, right? Like, they smoke, the smoke breaks, they see the Batrider, like, most drafts should just be able to, like, slaughter a Batrider nice and quickly. They just didn't have that in the tank. Like, the roll is way too slow. The Batrider can blink away every day of the week, and then all of a sudden, it's actually them initiating on you. So, the whole smoke, the whole setup, the whole vision, everything completely gone just because you don't have that snap initiation tool. That has to be a drafting issue, which OG consider for the future.
Yeah, I agree for sure. I think it's just a lot more easy when you have a hero like Tiny, or even just a CM or a Bat Rider. Just something to lock a hero down and kill it fast.
Yep. Harry stepped foot in the oh, very nice. In the forbidden area. Let's see. You can still take damage through from the side, but anyway, we got 9 being jumped in the middle lane, doing good damage in response here as Codex comes in, trying to keep him alive, and again, 9 just looking to jump around the side of the fights, keep these magnetizers going, brings down the Bat Rider with him, but unfortunately the Rock sails past, got the Juice and Riddies, so won't be able to catch out anybody extra from that. 23 Savage, meanwhile, just farming a different area, under the vision of the Psionic Trap though, so they know exactly what 23 is up to right now. Do they go and deal with him? Try and cut him off, perhaps?
Yeah, I think it's an option. They lost the gem there. That's really rough as well.
Yeah, now onto the Pangler. I think there was one on the CM, but no, it's on PMA now.
Well, they can't cancel the BKB TP unless they kill him through it. Well, he's
TA
out.
definitely can, but she doesn't know he's TPing out right now, so...
So look at Pangolia's item. That's also something that's... I mean, stuff like this is becoming a lot more popular these days, where the offlaner just builds like a full carry, you could even say. We also saw it with Lycan recently, where they start buying Midases and Manta and stuff like this from the offlane, which is pretty cool.
Midas, Manta, Lycan.
Simply, Midas, Manta, Echo Saber with the Alpha Wolf. Facet.
Oh, the Spirit Wolves one? Yeah. Wait, which one? Oh no, the Spirit Wolves
The one
which
where,
just buff you
where
up,
you
right?
lose one point on your howl and 1 point on your passive, but then you get another point in the wolves.
Yeah.
And that extra point makes your wolves like super strong.
Yeah, they got some messed up abilities.
Radiant's middle tower
Hamstring,
is under attack.
crazy.
Yeah.
Got the Juice onto the high ground. Oh my god, this tower! To a Tiny and a TA, these towers just look like little card towers, just ready to be blown down by a gust of wind.
Middle tower has fallen.
Yep.
Alright, got the Juice has had enough. He's finished farming. What's up, OG?
Radiant's middle tower
Wanna come fight me? Let's see. What you got? 2 minutes left on this Aegis. BKB in the backpack, still untouched.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A kickback into what? Like, you go for the kickback here, you're just gonna end up losing your...
It's hard to hit the kickback, right?
Right.
How? Because you need to hit the roll.
Oh. Okay. Here we go. Okay, roll
yeah.
connects, kickback. Wait, cancelled? It didn't push her anywhere. Weird. Either way, oh, big stun out from Navi Jr. The double lasso coming out from Zayat. Still not enough to really push back OG for now, or at least not kill them off. They're certainly being pushed back. The Magnetizer's starting to stack up as well, but don't forget Tia, she's got the BKB. Whenever she wants to use it, will have to do it now as 9 rolls in to his death, most likely, although got the Juice struggling to get off the damage. Now, there you go. Nice side blades coming on through. Sure, the Magnetizer's starting to do work as 23 Savage will bring down one. Looking to Riddies, but can't get the kill. He's dead. Oh, no, the right click's connected. PMA brings him down. If he just got the kill, he heals up another chunk and can keep the fight going. It looked possible for the Bloodseeker to find a way back into the game there, but unfortunately, the door is slammed shut in his face by PMA and got the Juice. Godlike.
That looked like it was getting a little scary for Navi Jr. there with all the Magnetize and the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, the
They
Bloodseeker
weren't
was going
so-
absolutely insane.
If they weren't so incredibly far behind, that could have been a team wipe there. See the effect of the Earth Spirit Bloodseeker combination, right?
Yeah. The problem is, like, the right clicks from the TA just chasing the Bloodseeker around the fight wherever he goes. So he was on a timer. He had to kill that CM just a little faster.
Yeah.
The attack range of the TA is ridiculous as well.
I mean, he has 30k net worth.
Yeah, the hero should be
Basically.
ridiculous. I mean, any hero is
At
ridiculous with
33.
30k net worth.
I mean, he has so much gold. He's Swift Blink.
Sure, why not?
Isn't Aghanims also kind of underrated on this hero? Don't see it that much, but
yeah, I would
like
agree in certain games.
Like being able to TP to your traps should be good, right? I feel like this is an underutilized item.
Maybe just agree that we don't see it enough.
Maybe it's just the fact that there's always another item that seems to make your progression better than Aghanims would. Aghanims seems to be, I don't know, maybe a bit too... Yeah, a bit too... It's good, but it's not better than other items would be. You could say.
Yeah, it doesn't help the snowball grow. It doesn't help you like blow up a hero. You really want to do this on TA. You know, if someone makes a catch, you want to have the damage to follow up with, and they're actually going to lose 2 here as a... Where Codex tries to help out his mid laner and just end up dying as well.
Also, Batrider has so much items now.
Alright, and we're just GGing. Xnova is in the fountain calling GG. Yikes. I mean...
Yeah,
I don't feel like it's a particularly good game to look back on for OG, because like this start was just like you have about like 5 minutes of gameplay to make sure you're staying away from this Tide Hunter when he goes for this initiation, and perhaps 23 Savage can make this work. So a bit of positivity, but again we are still lacking that kind of initiation on the supports. We are still lacking those cheap throwaway stuns on the side of OG as well. So yeah, a lot of the same issues raising their heads again in Game 2.
I like it in a way more than Game 1, but at the same time, like just looking at the NAVI Juniors lineup, it just seems a lot more easy to execute. Even if Drow is favored against Morph 1-to-1, it just feels like it's easier to click your spells on NAVI Junior and get a good result, right? Like for OG to kill heroes, I don't know, man. They have to... Storm has to go in and find somebody, and then... Where's the damage coming from, right? You don't have damage from Ench or SD, really. The Brewmaster damage is also kind of underwhelming. So I think it's a little bit the same issue as last game, right? You have 9 who needs to do a lot of things. And do all the damage, all the initiation. Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope I'm proven wrong, but... I would suggest. I mean, I would bet on NAVI Junior here to win this game.
Niku Morph, call me bot. Oh my goodness, the leaks into the old chat here. Gen Alpha. Oh no! Why are they stop calling Xnova a bot? He's a lovely guy. What the hell? Oh no, now they've destroyed his self-confidence and everything. Poor Xnova. Nobody bullies Xnova. This man sat on stage alone, surrounded by only 4 teddy bears for teammates, okay? You cannot come at this guy.
Was that TI, where everybody had COVID or something?
The Singapore TI, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just
yeah.
me?
Little dog dancing on the stream, like that.
Nightpulse beat Avulus in Game 1.
Yo!
So we might have an upper bracket called Nightpulse against NAVI Junior.
That would be unexpected.
Yeah, it would.
Nightpulse tearing through the open qualifiers, not dropping a game, and looking pretty scary on their path here as well. That team, I don't know what it is about them, but they seem to be pretty scary. Oh, what? The in-game ages doesn't have the teams inscribed on the back. God damn it. I mean, at the very least, they have Shadow Demon for that sort of snap initiation on OG. So, yeah, whilst it's not the same as like some Blink Lasso or that kind of stuff, it's still just a way to cancel Blink Daggers to allow 9 to get in position and follow up, or at least to allow them to kind of get the first move off, which I think is actually going to be important.
Cold in here, or is it just
me?
me?
I just see the Shadow Demon disruption onto like any hero, and then the follow-up is just not that strong. That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
And if you get 1 of 2 4-stars later on, tank up a bit, it seems very hard to kill any hero, but we'll see. I mean, they could also play in a way where they win the lanes, this inch snowballs with points in enchant, right? They start taking some towers and they have map control. Like that type of scenario can happen, and then of course it's a different type of game suddenly, right?
Yeah.
You could also see a scenario where OG just don't
Cool of you.
try to take
Very
too
cool of
many
you.
skirmishes, but sit back and farm and play reactionary with defensive wards, so Drow can help if necessary. This type of playstyle could also
Cold
happen.
in here, or is it just me?
It seems
Is it
not the
cold
best
in
option
here,
though,
or
to
is
give
it
up map
just
control against
me?
Monkey King, Morph Bat, these type of
โอ้ย
heroes.
ร้อน MMA
So
เท่าไห
I
ร่
would
มาสอน
really think
วะ
that OG
โอ้ย
needs to,
ร้อน
once again,
MMA
they
เท่าไห
need
ร่
to
มา
do
สอ
well
น
in
วะ
their lanes and go from there.
Which should be the case. Like, you know, the heroes you're playing with are pretty strong laners, especially on the supports.
Mm-hmm.
And usually pretty good. Shadow Demon usually pretty good. But
yeah, I mean, can they snowball the top lane, right? The Drow Ench lane? Get ahead there. Drow has a good game. X-Nova Gates with a creep. Snowballs bot lane as well. Suddenly, I mean, I think you definitely need to kick out the Morphling sort of early, maybe with the split, or even before that if you can, but you probably cannot do it before the split, but seems like necessary.
yeah, once he has split, does he get to do that brew thing where he just like sits up in top lane by himself and or bottom lane by himself and not be contested by anybody?
The problem with that is that if you don't go to his lane, I think Morphling does not mind sitting against the Brew, because Brew cannot actually kill the Morphling with the split. So I think you need to bring heroes to the Brew and kick the Morphling out so you can take the tower. Because if you don't do that, then Morphling can just sit and deny every creep against Morphrey. So it's not the best scenario. Now, if it was a different type of carry, like if they had the Drow Ranger, right, and Brew hit 6, then the Drow probably had to leave the lane.
I'm just fascinated by Azul's chat. Niku seems to like talking. He just talks so much rubbish. He even made X-Nova give him the the polite version of cool story, bro. He's talking about the Frost Nova.
Born February 6, 2009.
Why is X-Nova doxing him? Pulling up the Wikipedia. That's kind of toxic in a way. You know? It's kind of being like, I have no idea who you are, so I pulled up your Wikipedia to find out, you know? Because the youngest known players reach 12,000, 13,000, and 14,000 MMR.
怎么了，宝贝？心乱了吗？
Ian's very young. Most of Navi Junior are. They do live up to their junior tag. Yeah, for some reason, somebody did say he's online earlier, but that was coming from Navi Junior, so I don't know how seriously we take that. You would TikTok enjoy a misery?
Nope.
I'm not surprised.
Never had the app.
What about some reels? Do you fiend reels?
Not as much as other people for sure.
But you have.
I've
you
watched
have been known
Instagram
to.
reels, but I have so many reels being sent to me though, and I never really watch them.
You're that guy. Who's sending you the reels?
Some friends, stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too much. Of course, if you're sitting there watching reels all the time and you find something funny, you're gonna send it, right? But if you're not in that like feeding reels situation, then I don't know. Are you watching a lot of reels?
Yeah, a decent amount. I won't lie to you. You know, I put myself on a moral high ground, being like, I don't have TikTok installed. I don't watch TikToks, but then I end up watching reels anyway, which is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
They're addictive, man. Gotta stay away. Need a few more minutes and we are ready. Alright, that's sounding good. 2 minutes. He is setting up. Sounds good. What's this guy saying? He doesn't have, does he have an off button, Niku? He's just spamming. It's random nonsense.
Yeah, feeling good.
So what heroes, you said you're playing some pubs the other day. What heroes are you playing? What roles?
I played 2 games of 5 and I played Warlock and Pugna. And it was just every time I come back to play some Dota, it feels like it's the same thing, where either I win and the game is really really easy and uninteresting, or I lose really fast. And the same thing can be said, where somebody just gives up or starts feeding or goes AFK or starts arguing, you know, and it just it's not that enjoyable.
Do you feel like the that problem's gotten worse the older the game's gotten?
I feel like haven't people been complaining about this stuff for like 10 years or something? Maybe it has gotten worse. It's hard to say, I think, like for real. You always feel like it's getting worse, but I don't know. For me, it's like if I don't have a real incentive to play. I mean, if you're playing pro, you have like this type of stuff doesn't really matter. You just go next and you queue your heroes you need to practice and develop the meta and stuff. Like you have a purpose playing these pubs.
Right.
But if you're just playing for fun, like to play some Dota, it's really not enjoyable because like I don't know. I spent like a couple hours yesterday and I didn't really feel like I got to play the game much, right? Because it's just people are AFK in the games, giving up.
Yeah, it's pretty lame. It's pretty lame. Especially when, you know, it can be such a fun, exciting game if everybody's trying. And like if nobody ever gives up and everybody's keep trying to play their best, then the game's designed to come back into. But
yeah, also the people contesting people contesting the roles, right? Like if you have multiple mid laners or multiple safe laners or whatever it is, right? And people pick first pick Brood Mother. I had that yesterday. And my carrier player was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna just pick Lycan. And he does the Lycan Midas build, right? And the game just is unplayable. Anyways, we have a Syac Batrider watching Ench right here. He saw him place the ward.
Certainly is, yeah.
So,
Sentry available.
Oh, they smoked.
Whoa.
Interesting move.
Okay.
They should have seen that, right?
Surely.
Or not.
Guess not. Well, but then OG also not really reacting to Navi Junior's smoke either, so...
I mean, they have no interest in fighting, I think. They...
Next Nova gonna heal himself up, just back away. But yeah, Navi Junior. I think Navi Junior is kind of just stronger level 1.
Wonder if they're gonna go try to devote that water if they just really didn't pay attention to it. Seems odd, right?
Spray.
That they didn't see it.
The battle begins.
Maybe because Ench came out of smoke, they had no time to really click on him, so they might not know.
We'll see Zayat's here and probably be able to get a decent amount of damage off onto him. Just the harassment from 23 Savage is going to be pretty annoying for the Batrider. That said though, pretty fast hero, gets himself away relatively easily. And just kind of watching this all take place. As yeah, in mid lane we're going to have 9 versus the Monkey King once again, Niku, and it's going to be the Storm Spirit versus the Monkey King, so should be a pretty good matchup for the Monkey. I'm going to have to take advantage of these early points as quickly as possible as 23 Savage getting burnt up in the top lane here, but X-Nova's going to kill off Zayat's courier, so
Has been killed.
you know, it's a hero for 2 couriers as X-Nova gets them both. And one thing to mention as well is that X-Nova was... There were a few games where X-Nova kind of carried OG. Very notable Lich game where, oh, he just ran into 2 heroes and might be dead here. Let's see, stick and heals. That'll be enough to keep Xnova alive. Oh, narrowly. Narrowly, he will survive and get to heal up from that one, but very weird pathing from Xnova there. Did just kind of walk into the both of them.
But that's also, I mean, he feels like they can't kill me, I have heal, this type of thing, right? But it's not very good sign that one gush and one flame break can do that, and then you pretty much dealt no damage in return, right? So every time he doesn't have heal, he will just die, and I think with levels, one point in heal is not going to be enough. Inch also cannot really protect the Drow, so I don't know, this looks really bad for OG's top lane. Let's see how it develops. If they can start harassing the Tide, making him low, then it's gonna be easier.
Should be. At the very least, they've both got sticks, so kind of means that Zayats he does want to go aggressive. Then if you don't end up with the kill, then you're just gonna end up charging these sticks pretty heavily. Won't be ideal. The more Drow's other facet is, because I feel like I've only ever seen sidestep at this point.
I can check for you.
Thank you.
The other facet is something called the Vantage Point. She deals 20% more damage when she's attacking from a high ground.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
You have a Glacier as well, I guess, that's gonna...
Yeah, exactly. Works very well with the Shard. Maybe a underutilized one. I mean, I do like sidestep, but not that much.
I think it's also maybe one of those things that it's hard to... If you use sidestep on Drow, it's hard to go back, right?
I mean, yeah, but the amount of Dota these guys play is really jumping in the bottom lane. Ari and Codex will be able to take him down. And that'll be a first blood going to Ari on the position for Shadow Demons. So good start to the bottom lane for the side of OG.
Yeah, you do get a kill on CM, which is nice for sure. But Morphling is... You're not going to be able to kill the Morph, I think. Interesting build by Codex here. Queuing up the Radiant straight away. I'm not sure if that's gonna be possible to rush Radiant like that, but we'll see.
Yeah, we were expecting the Spirit Vessel, weren't we, to kind of answer the Morphling, and even pretty good against the Monkey King as well, so I would really like to see him go for that. We'll see if he changes up that build or not.
Dire structures are fortified.
Yiku playing around a little bit with the with 9, but the moment he gets off that Jingu...
shit. Oh, Trinity is under a lot of pressure here. He just TP'd to the base and he's so low. What do you do here?
Wait. He just brought out a full Falcon Blade as well, so it's not like any region's coming anytime soon. Yeah, this is tricky.
I mean, you can pull the lane back, so it's not too bad. But the idea of Drow countering Tide in the lane is definitely a myth at this point. In this game, at least.
Interesting kind of battle between Ari and Got the Juice here, because Ari wants to keep stacking the poisons on Got the Juice, but then if he does that, he's just kind of wasting his mana, and then he's gotten to the point now where he doesn't really have enough for disruptions, so that can become awkward against the Morph. Imagine to keep the distance pretty well. Tries to go for the play onto Nico, but Nico instantly hitting that fortify button. Very nicely done, honestly, from Nico and Monkey. He's really doing what he can to lay the pressure onto 9 here, but yeah, 9's really suffering.
Yeah, he really is.
Top lane Xnova's going to go down, leaving the Drow kind of undefended. They're already winning the lane. They just bring in another hero just cause, but they will kill off Nico as Ari moves across. 9 gets a kill. The disruption causing a lot of issues here for the Monkey King, so very nicely done from Ari. 2 kills in 2 lanes.
Yeah, very needed kill for sure.
Yeah, he's holding the game together, that's for sure, at this early point.
Good.
Yeah,
well done by Ari as well, recognizing he cannot pressure the Morphling and then leaving the lane, right? When CM has left the bot lane.
Yep. And oh my goodness, have you seen Codex just immediately going in for the Talisman of Evasion?
Top lane, the Drow is getting
Yeah,
Again,
she's going
just
for the
dove.
TP out. Does make it to safety. But what do you do now?
Well, I think the Brew is actually just gonna rush Radiance.
Yeah. I was saying he just picked up the straight up naked talisman, like talisman no boots is just Giga Chad.
I mean, it's actually a good response to the morph in a way, because you can't really get pressured if you have Talisman and Evasion and the passive, right? So you can just sit down here forever and farm your Radiance. So I like this approach more than the Vessel in a way, because like we also talked about with the Vessel, is that it sounds good on paper, but most of the time you just don't get this valuable kill with Vessel that you need to make the item work.
Yeah. Top again, they really want to pressure Savage. They know he doesn't have a TP right now, and it is coming through thick and fast. They're going to need a TP rotation, but it's very slow from OG, and 23 Savage will be gone. X-Nova getting low as well. 9 though, looking for the return kill. We'll be able to find Zayat, but that's probably going to be about it. He doesn't have enough mana to really go for anything here, though. Ari coming in from the side, but Niku's in the neighborhood as well. Uh-oh. This is looking bad for Ari now, as he's got to get himself back, but Niku's on the chase, looking to get off this Jingu, will be able to do so, and that's going to keep him alive through the harassment of 9, who might also just be going down here as well. The 4th death for OG, a career as well. It is a complete disaster up here. 9's going to fall, Niku gets a double, and there's going to be 4 heroes just chain feeding up in the top lane.
Yep, very rough. This is kind of what we talked about in the draft, that Drow looks kind of good, like in a way, but at the same time, having heroes early on running a Drow Ranger, she just can't do anything to step back. And now we look at level 4 Drow, kind of staying mid, going jungle.
You almost feel like she wants to pick up a point in Gust, but then like your game's just gonna look so weird if you do that. Farming slowed down even further.
Maybe you should have.
I think
have
so.
like a 1-1-1. Not sure it would have saved you that much, and it's also not really like, maybe it saves you, but you're still not able to farm at all, right?
Yep.
This is a classic. So what Drow game looks like when it's going badly. It's a very typical scenario.
Yeah. I just think the point in Gust would have given her like the ability to just keep the Batrider off. You know, the Batrider's only doing damage if he's directly on top of you, so would have been a good way to answer Zayat a little bit here. Chooses not to go for it and now suffers the consequences, so wonder if 23 regrets that or not. No way to know at the moment, but you're just going to go to the jungle, try to recover. OG, they need to make some moves here. They need to make some plays. And they're going to do so. Big zip onto PMA. PMA immediately getting jumped. Already sits behind, though, and the Ravage is going to be there. And Niku's also ready to set up, hiding in the tree lines nearby, just baiting in the top lane, and absolutely reading it beautifully. Sure, PMA does go down for it, but it's 2 return kills, and Niku's going to be more than happy about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness,
Good
just
thing they
jumping
get the
straight
kill.
past. Oh, a point in Gust. All right, let's go. We're back. Zayat's getting run out here. Kodak's coming in from the side. He's looking to help out here, try and do something to help his team out. He's got the split as well, so let's try and make something happen, but nothing's really going on. You know, you split here and they're just going to back away from you, kite you out, so no follow-up to be had. Niku getting jumped onto tower here. Split's going to come out, but Riddies goes for the freezing field. It might just be enough to keep them alive. Niku goes for the ultimate, but taking so much damage from Codex here. Codex surely can finish the job. Will bring him down, but now needs to leave because he's running out of Brewlings pretty damn quickly. Xnova did go down during that, by the way, as did 9. So once again, nothing comes free for OG here. They will pay the price.
Yep, Nine's game is, I mean, he's kind of doing what he has to, right? Try to make something happen, get some kills. Even though he dies, it's still...
Ari kind of setting up onto PMA here. It's ambitious, to say the least. And he is just going to bait himself into a death by the looks of it. Yeah, poison's not quite enough to bring down that Tidehunter. And Niku jumps in and gets a kill. They are just giving Niku way too much here, I feel. Diffusal out now from Niku.
Yeah.
come in handy.
Seems a little bit desperate right now from OG, for sure. Would like them to Navi Junior could benefit from perhaps taking down the mid tower with this lead. Maybe the next Ravage to get some HP on side. Can also just wait for your timings on Bat Rider and things like that. Pink Dagger. Bench.
Nova's gone.
Watch your feet.
Lads will grab another one here, able to run him down.
They're gonna
Too
dive
much help
23 Savage, aren't they?
I'm feeling that
about
way,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah, I mean, he knows, he pinged it, but...
Does it matter?
Maybe they are just trying to force TBs. Nah, no way.
Yeah, there you go. Wukong's defusal 23 is dead. Ari comes in as well, trying to help out as Niku goes for the TP out, but Disruption's going to be available. Kind of questioning this one at the moment. Kodak's going to come in as well for this, and they will be able to bring him down. So Niku's going to die. It's a shared bounty as well, so 23 Savage gets a little bit from that. And that's going to speed up Kodex's Radiance even further. He's on a timing to get a very, very fast Radiance on this Panda.
Yeah, for sure. His game is really good, but like looking down bot lane, right? You just TV out of bot lane completely with 2 heroes, and Morphling gets a free tower now. So all in all, it's even though you did die on Monkey King, still a lot of space created, and Drow ended up going down, forcing 2 pieces. Still ends up being a overall win for Navi.
Yep, and another death for X-Nova. We talked about this Batrider Enchantress matchup, and it is going way, way worse than even we were expecting, I'd say. Flash just like basically solo killed her, or just like 2 hero killed her. Time and time again.
Yeah. I also think that even though you get the Radiance on Brew, like your split, you still need to be very careful with your split, because it's very easy for your Brew lanes to die this game against Crystal Maiden Ultimate, the Anchor Smash, Monkey King damage, Morphling. Like there's actually a lot of things that can kill it. So.
Yep, overconfidence could be the killer here as Ravage comes in onto 9, taking him out. Really is going to let it go in the back lines as well with the freezing field. That said, they've used a lot on 9 here. Maybe they're feeling confident about the follow-up. They are. They're going to try and go for the kill onto Niku here, and with Drow coming in on the back lines, they will have enough to bring him down. Kodak's getting pretty low on his pandas, though. Got to be careful. There's only one left, and he's going to die. Oh no, who could have predicted that happening, Misery?
Yeah, there it is.
23 dead on the backlines, has got the juice, finds him. Navi Junior turning them inside out here. This is a slaughter. 2 games back to back. OG.
Yeah, doesn't that remind you of the same exact thing that happened last time we casted these teams? It feels so similar.
It does, yeah. Just horrible laning phases into just a complete crumbling. Navi Junior bringing more heroes and bringing better ideas to every single team fight.
Yeah, Navi Junior is just getting everything they want. All their heroes, their moves are working. Feels like it's all in there. It's all kind of them dictating the games.
I don't know what you do now from OG. I mean, yeah, you killed the Monkey King a couple of times, but now you've got a new problem to deal with. Got the juice on the Morphling.
Yeah, it's hard. I think, I don't know, you need to... It's hard to think of a good plan to come back in this game. I mean, you need to stall and delay the game for sure. Like, you need to get some items in Drow Ranger, right, and take the game late, but at the same time, like, how do you do that against Bat Rider, Monkey King, like, just hunting you around the map? It's gonna be very hard.
And what hunting can you do? It's pretty much only the Storm
nothing.
Spirit who has no game, so... Well, no one really has a game at any point into the Roche Pit. Blink Dagger out from Ari. Maybe that changes things a little bit, but against an Aegis, it's going to look even harder.
That Blink Dagger feels more like a repositioning tool than like a defensive one, more so than...
God. Alright. They go for Roche simultaneously. Zayats and Niku look for a kill on bottom. They will find it, so it's going to be an Aegis and a kill onto Ari. Codex coming running in looking for something down here, but probably not going to be finding it.
Radiant's middle tower is under Sean has fallen to the Radiant.
Purple Juice picks up that Aegis.
And back to using the gate and hunting again. It feels like similar to last game. Not only do they get Roche, they also get kills on top, right? And slowly they just get further and further ahead. OG can't really respond in any meaningful way here.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, look at Nico, he just does whatever he wants. He's under vision right now. He doesn't have the Aegis, but OG can't. They have no tools to respond.
It's getting a little bit awkward. Actually, it's been awkward for a little while. This game's just feeling kind of on lock for Navi Junior. Same as last game, where as long as they don't make any major fumbles, like I don't see how they die. Like, OG can jump in on a fight and kill off the Monkey King or the Tide Hunter if they want to, but the cost for that is going to be extremely high. They do not have ways to just get a quick pick off and back themselves away. They can't really play that hokey cokey Dota, which you want to be able to do against this kind of draft. Alright, nice blink down to the low ground here, trying to kind of run them in some circles. He's going to trigger the scan. He is. Yeah, that might just get him killed. Nope. On the run again. Riddies finds him. PMA's on top as well. Freezing Field's going to come out just for good measure. As Ari drops again.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you really do on OG? Like, you're losing your tier 2 bottom, probably mid as well, right after. You can't really defend. Can you set up a kill on this Monkey King maybe with, I don't know, you need to fight around your blue Brewmaster. Like, you have a level 2 split now.
Well, they'll definitely be fighting around their Brewmaster here as he's been dragged back into the middle of Navi Junior. No response coming out. Jesus Christ. Yeah, mate, dude, chill. Trying to go for the split. PMA says, don't you fucking dare.
I guess now maybe OG has some kind of timing where they can fight. No Ravage when Blue's up. They have a split. This should be their only real chance to come back into this game.
Yeah, BKB going to be up very shortly from 9. He could even sell something to grab it, but chooses not to.
I think you need to even... I mean, if you had level 12 on Drow, that would help as well, but I think you need to bring all 5 heroes and try to take a fight
just
right
go.
now.
The moment the Sprue survives, respawns, just TP into the tier 2 tower, have 4 heroes ready to smoke up with him.
Drow is gonna die now, isn't he?
Oh, it's too slow, and they've already making counter moves on the side of Navi Junior. Drow, though, is going to be able to move away, but the moment she shows on this top wave, it just feels like she's dead.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Walked past the wards. OG nowhere to be seen, so yeah, 23. 23, 2, 1. No! Oh, so close to getting out there for 23.
Yeah, so OG ends up actually not really getting a fight. Maybe they're gonna get a kill on Bat here.
Great.
Not even.
No. That anchor just slowing down 9, stopping him from going for the follow-up. They're going to look at the Tide Hunter, but all 3 man coming out from the Monkey King into the Wukong's command. The split is there, but the damage is just not forthcoming from the side of OG. Zayats will die. Riddy's also going to go down here as 9 picks up 2. Now on the sidelines, I mean, yeah, Codex gets low, but he just goes back straight into Panda form, continuing to fight up with Niku inside his Wukong's command. Got the Juice comes in, though. The real damage is arriving, and Codex will not be surviving through it. One way or another, he's going down. A wave form will be the thing to finish him off. Never mind, Niku gets the kick. And that's going to be 2 heroes dead. Both the Storm and the Panda taken out of the fight. With the Drow death earlier, it's every single core on the side of OG dying in the next few minutes. Still a promising fight, but
yeah, that was
not enough.
Still pretty good.
Yeah?
Still pretty good for OG.
Okay, we'll take it.
Not like game turning around kind of moments, but still keeping them in the game.
Niku coming to help out with the torment to just absorb a bit of damage. Oh, very nicely timed from the Morphling as well, just as the Aegis ends to get the full heal. $13k goal behind Misery. How do you play up into this?
Radiant are scanning.
You try to minimize casualties and try to, farm some items on your core heroes.
Minimize your casualties, maximize their casualties. Got it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's not easy though.
No. As Ari illustrates beautifully.
It's a killer. And I think you're just gonna be pressuring high ground here.
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
forcing everybody back. Niku is on the hunt still though. Doesn't actually see the draw, but no glyph actually.
Oh, okay.
And no split either.
No, yeah, nope, that's just a dead panda. Moves like that are the reason they're going extinct. High ground broken by Navi Jr. onto the barracks as well. Let's say onto the barracks. Everyone was taking the bloody barracks. They can move them through them so quickly. Yep.
Yep, it's gonna be. I mean, you have Brew buyback, so you can maybe defend the second lane, but.
They can hold 20 seconds.
Navi
right,
really
right,
wants
Misery?
to be very aggressive here because they want to force out the buyback on Brew, right?
Yeah, take that. Start get Spiromex Nova. Yeah, get him. Oh, he doesn't like that, does he? That impetus. Yeah, good job supports. Oh, look at the poison. 4 stacks of poison as well. If he goes full Agi, runs into an ancient camp, he may die. Unfortunately for OG, he's a bit smarter than that. Smoke up from OG. Looks like they want this to be over one way or another. Getting out of the map, trying to find a play. Interestingly, they're doing this as 3.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hoping to find someone who's going to go back alone to... Wait, oh yeah, circled by the drow, so...
Navi Jr. clearly knows this is something fishy is up.
Yeah, they literally do this exactly. Got the juices, just drawn this line. He said, no. Go on the map. They're going to go for a kill onto the obvious lane. We just don't leave. And they don't. Now they get a kill. Now they get a mid-range barracks. And probably a bottom melee barracks as well. OG are simply not home.
Yeah. See, you got the juice pinging out the throne. Might as well start hitting it, right? To get OG back.
Yeah, might as well. might as well start winning the game. No Aegis on this Morphling, but as mentioned, there is just no way to blow him up. Like, this is not a game where the Morphling can ever just be jumped and killed. The Drow is just not farmed enough.
Drow gonna die in the same spot again.
Looking like it.
What feels like
Manta, Gust, TP, and... Oh,
he's no stun. Actually, cooldown.
Oh, cooldown on bonus?
Yeah, I think he was using it to get there faster. Just 1 second cooldown, so he survives.
Yep, that is the biggest win OG have had in the past 5 minutes, it feels like. 23 Savage didn't die, let's go. There's an anchor on X-Nova for some reason, so I guess that's a dead Enchantress.
Yeah, there's no tanky Enchantress in this game.
Ew. She's looking like her model. Small and squishy. The Radiant on the Brewmaster really hasn't changed anything. He's farming right next to this push as it takes place as well. We'll have to kind of come home lest he get split up from the gang. Serious concerns here for OG as they look to be dropping the first series of these qualifiers. I mean, same path for Wallachia, I guess. You know, go down to the lower bracket immediately and then winning every lower bracket series to qualify. But
this time around, that's a long way though.
Yeah.
Like, you have to win 4 series to qualify in the lower bracket when you drop down first round. So it's not like
only 2 qualification slots, unlike last qualifications where it was
yeah.
there were 3.
NAVI Junior are really good at using the gates. It gets so much out of like moving back and forth, getting picks. But kind of around the Roshan here. I don't really see them doing much to contest. Their biggest chance is to hold high ground with Drow and hope for some kind of throw.
Yeah, when you're 20k down, that's kind of what you're looking at here. They're going to try and immediately go onto Zayats here, get a nice kill onto the Batrider, start things off, and they will be able to do that, so that's something. Aghanim is complete for the Tidehunter, by the way. That leash is causing major issues for the Storm Spirit Disruption. Maybe going to buy him some time? Nope, never mind. They just ravage the both of them. X-Nova and 9 will follow each other to the grave, hand in hand. And now immediately looking in for more here. Niku with the Simian Strider just bouncing across the map. Finds Ari. See you later, Sunshine. Another kill going to the Monkey King. Niku 10, 4, and 14 this game. 14 assists on the Monkey King. Finished off the Skadi as well, so... Jesus.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, absolute beast.
Shouldn't have paused, man. You gave him too long for his
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Gen Alpha brain to cook and get excited, think through every aspect of the game and form the perfect plan.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks.
MVP for this game, Misery?
What's that?
Who's your MVP for this game?
I mean, I think Nico did a lot of good moves matching the Storm Spirit early on, but I also think the both supports did really good. Probably a joint effort of everyone, except, I mean, Morphling kind of just did his thing, but I think the other 4 did really well.
Lasso out onto the Drow, drag her back in, she's dead. 9 gets 1 kill onto Riddy, he's looking for another support here, just padding his stats if anything. Does get to 2 kills, but yeah, it's going to be GG's coming out for OG. Ultra kill forgot the juice to finish this game off, almost getting the Rampage, stolen by the Monkey King. And that's going to do it for game number 2, sending OG down to the lower brackets and NAVI Junior forward in the upper brackets here at ESL